MiG-21's gun sight is a pure gun sight. There's no HUD element to it at all. So, yeah, like, you don't need the gun sight to use the missiles, but you do kind of want it with the guns. Now, I may have had a random systems failure because I do have that turned on. The other thing that has happened in the past but didn't happen there, you may have, like, you'll notice that I did actually look down at the right-hand panel to check the switches. If the emergency, like, backup power inverter is on, the sight will not work. I'm not sure why, but it won't work. So I was just checking that was off, and that was off, and the switch for the gun sight was on. So it may have been that the ASP unit itself, the gun sight itself, failed. Oh, you've got to go? Well, thanks for watching, man, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully this time I'll get the thing off the ground a bit faster and the server won't go... Oh! Back to the main menu. I think this is just loading in. My DCS has been misbehaving itself the last couple of days. It's been crashing a lot and kicking me out of servers, so... Looks like my stream did actually drop for a minute there, so yeah, that's probably why I lost connection. My internet must have had a hiccup. We've been having quite bad storms around here for the past few days, and usually that will mess with my connection if there's a storm somewhere in the general area. Right, now I've got to go through the whole thing again. But it'll be quicker. Short range patrol, R60M2s, or R60Ms times 2, rather. 800 litre fuel tank. Okay, while we got that going, we will get started.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
And we're ready to go. Well, we were ready to go before that, I was just turning my lights on. So yeah, a bit quicker there. Back trim happening. Oh, SRS. I'll sort that out while I'm on the taxiway. There we go. Sitting here with my MiG-21 bottle of Molson Canadian. The only way this could be better is if it wasn't fucking like 30 degrees in here. And if I had the hockey going in the background. Too bad free-to-air TV here doesn't show the fucking hockey. Let's double check the F10 map, make sure no one's taking off from down the other end. Why does it keep putting me at the wrong fucking airfield in the map? There we go. Turn that back off. Sukhumi traffic, MiG-133 taking runway 12 for departure to the southeast at Sukhumi. Flaps set, engine happy, everything on. Nobody trying to take off into us. Good shit, let's go. Flaps up, they're up, gears up, good to go. Okay, 118, 34 miles. Come left slightly, and continue climbing out. In fact, he's so close I'm going to flip the radar on right now. Hasn't even warmed up yet. Okay, so the radar has to actually be in standby mode for a certain amount of time for it to warm up, and I got off the ground so quick that it hasn't, so I've got no radar for a couple minutes while it sorts itself out. Let's put it back into standby for now. Start trimming this thing out a little so it doesn't climb quite so crazily. So we're carrying an 800-litre centerline tank, which should just about get us to operating altitude off the runway. We're in full burner at the moment, not the emergency second stage, just the regular burner. As that centerline tank empties at 3,000 litres, this light here will come on, and then I'll drop it, and this top light will go out, but this one will stay on. This is your fuel indicator light. So as each tank empties, those lights come on. Alright, let's check the radar again. There we go, it's warm now. Okay, I'll come out of burner. Bit of back trim. Not quite that much. There we go. Pretty much hands off. Beautiful. Okay, it worries me slightly that guy's disappeared. Maybe Sam got him. 218 for 44 at 25,000 feet. And kind of, I don't know if you can see it with the stream quality, but you can just see the traces of those clouds on the radar. If I didn't have the weather filter on, they'd be blotting out my radar image totally. Two 3-2 for 3-9. I'm going to go ahead and flip this back to pylons 1 and 2 and radar, because I'm going to try and get rid of these R3s first. 232, and he's coming north, so he'll be heading through to about 240. 250 somewhere in there as I close with him. And he will be above me. No cons though, so he's obviously not in the con layer. There he is. Oh, there's a friendly. Interesting. Okay, so we've got a friendly off our nose, which will be that Hornet. He's below me. He's probably just taken off actually from the carrier down there. Okay, 234 for 27. It's actually off my left now. Oh, and he's... Okay, so one of them's 246 for 27, and he's higher than me, and the other one's down on the deck. Roughly the same position. So it's a high and a low pair. Interesting. There's the aircraft carrier and the LHD down there. Okay, 247... 270 for 15. But he's heading north, so he's going to be notching me, so I'm probably not going to see him on my radar. Still no sign of contrails, though. I was going to say, I think I see a speck there, but it's probably just a dead pixel on my monitor. It's probably him locking me. 298. Oh, 303 for 5. Okay, we're going to go back to IR because he's real close. There he is! Okay, friendly's just off on the nose. That F5 is right around me somewhere. I did have him on the radar for just a fraction of a second. Ah! I see what's going on here. Now, is that him engaging the Hornet, or is that the Hornet engaging him? I can't tell. Okay, Hornet's off my left, so I think he may have bagged the F5. 068. Yeah, okay. So it looks like the Hornet was able to get that guy. The second F5 is either not turning up on my radar or has also gone. In all the excitement, I forgot to get rid of my centerline tank, so we'll do that now. Don't see any specs around me, so I'm gonna guess that the Hornet got both of them, or the second one fucked off. TU-142-063 for 36 miles. We're basically on the right heading already. And he's above us, so I'm going to climb back up. Back to the R3s. Back to mill power. That guy's disappeared now. .215 for 82. flip the radar back to standby for now, just to keep it cool. When I get within about 30 miles, I'll turn my radar back on. There's no hope of picking him up on it past that, so no point having it on. Give it another 30 seconds or so, and I'll put the radar on. Pretty much heading straight at him. We might have trouble picking him up because we're going to be pretty much coming off his beam. But we'll see how we go. See if there's any other friendlies out here. It looks like it... actually, no. There's an F-18 going there, so we might have a bit of a contest. Oh, disregard. No, he's going the other way. What was I looking at? We're alone down here, so we might have these guys to ourselves. Okay, 243 for 33 miles. At 17,000 feet, so he's about co-altitude with me. He's descending. One high, one low, again. Interesting they're doing that. I mean, it's a classic tactic. One goes low and one stays top cover, so they the low one is the bait. But I don't know if the AI in this game is actually smart enough to do that, or if it's a scripted thing, or if it's just by sheer chance. But oh well. Still just past my radar's effective range. Probably be it. If we're going to see him at all, it'll probably be a couple more miles before we do. About 20 to 15 is where you pick people up usually. Less if you're coming in at a bad angle, which I am here. There we go. Got just enough fuel to make use of the burner here, so I may as well. He's above me, as shown by the little indicator above his marker on the radar. Got him locked. Wait for the range gates to close. And let go a couple of radar missiles. Go back to the IRs in case we merge. Okay, there he is. He got away from those easily. The R3R is hopelessly outdated. Can't really deal with maneuvering targets. Let's try and keep myself padlocked on him. Bring the nose on for a heater shot. We're against the water here, so this is going to be kind of ropey. Oh, he's dropping flares. Oh, I don't want to get into a stall here. I'm very, very close. Might use guns. He's just far enough away to get away with an eye. Oh, maybe not. Try and hold the nose on him a little longer. Shit! Forgot to cock the guns. Oh, that's embarrassing. I just nicked him there. I could uncage the gun sight, but I've still got it in missile mode, so it's caged. Couple good hits. Come on. Come on, don't overshoot. The AI is a hell of a lot easier to get a guns kill on than players. If you did that to a player, they would be jinking all over the fucking place. I have got a guns kill in this thing against a player before. It's really difficult. Don't want to hit him. Not with my aircraft, anyway. I think he's pretty much done for, but I just like to make sure here. You know what? There we go. There we go. Whoop. Nah. Gotta come around again. He's too slow. Ah, he ejected. Okay, we will recage the guns, back to missiles, radar off, and we'll see what else gets called out ahead of us. Pick some altitude back up. F5E, 024, 23 miles. Right. I know what I'm going after. 2,000 feet. So he's quite low. Or 3,000 feet. A little bit disorientated there. Oh! Ooh! Jesus. A little bit disorientated, yeah. Just make sure my compass is still set. Ah, we've lost him. He may have gone into the drink as well, and I'm getting low on fuel, so I'm going to head home. Okay, which runway is everyone using? 1, 2, it looks like. Runway 12. we go, we're on the board. 1 kill. Power back a little to conserve some fuel. Jeez, and all the excitement, my beer's started to get warm. It's not good. So that's, I don't know if you can see it, that smoke over there is pretty much right on the airport. So I'm going to hook around it to the southeast and then come in on downwind or runway 12. Just simplifies things if I'm using the same runway as everyone else. Call it 15 miles or thereabouts. Contrails up there, probably enemy, but I don't have the fuel to deal with them. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that pair of MiG-21s showing there. 21 miles, that's about how far that would be. Sukhumi traffic MiG-133, currently 15 miles to the south. We'll be joining downwind runway 12 Sukhumi. I should be technically... I'm doing my inbound calls all wrong because it's been that long since I've actually had to do one in real life. It should be inbound, and I should also be telling them what altitude I'm at, but it doesn't really matter. No one else is even on SRS from the sounds of things, so who gives a shit, honestly. Okay, I need to put the brakes on this descent here. Which means a lot of back trim. Well, I say a lot of back trim, I just trim back through neutral. That bottom green light in the center console is your trim neutral indicator. Which is a handy thing to know because you have to really fly the trim on this thing. Sukhumi traffic, MiG-133 joins downwind, runway 12, Sukhumi. Usually you give your intention as well, like touch and go or full stop. Like, I don't think anyone is going to be doing touch and goes on this server, so... Full stops all round. press the air brakes to get myself under gear and flap extension speed. Pop one stage flaps and give it a bit more distance actually. I'm still a bit close. Want a bit more power to make up for the extra drag. Yep, now I'll turn. Sakumi traffic, MiG-133 turns base, runway 12, Sakumi. Keep that airspeed around 500 for now, just to keep the aircraft happy. I'll pop the gear. And once I'm established on final, I'll put out my landing flaps. Okay, bring the nose around a bit more. Should have sharpened that turn a little. Looks like I've overshot now. That's alright. Plenty of space to compensate for it. I might actually just go with the one stage of flaps here, because I can probably... no, we'll use both. I was going to say it's kind of shallow there, but not actually that shallow. Okay. Bring our speed down a bit further. Gear is down, flaps are set. Still coming in a bit fast. Off the center line, when am I not? Beautiful! Put the nose wheel brake on. Save popping my chute, because I don't really need it. I got plenty of runway to work with. I'm just taxiing my way down the end of it. How good was that? Turn off here. Watch me now overshoot the taxiway and end up on the grass. Oh, close. Sakumi traffic, MiG-133 clear of all active runways. Sakumi. My flying is a hell of a lot better than my taxiing. Like, even in real life, I taxi like I'm fucking drunk. I'm terrible. Just put that in neutral to shut the missile up so it doesn't annoy me. Oh, there goes the Huey. I kind of wish I had the canopy open.
Второму. Распуск вправо.
I love the sound of Hueys. As I'm staying at my parents' place one time, they live in a farm fairly close to here, and I heard this funny noise in the distance. I was like, what's that? Run outside, and then it's like, that sounds really familiar. This really kind of high-pitched, buzzing, whopping noise. And then, sure enough, as soon as I run outside and look up, this fucking Huey comes belting in over the hilltop. Couldn't have been more than about 50 meters off the ground. Fucking incredible. Nothing else that sounds like one of those babies. Okay, we're just gonna hold up here, pop that out, and ask for a refuel and rearm. Oh wow, I must have actually exhausted my gun ammo there. So it came all the way down to 0%. Usually it only does that when you've used it up.
Дозаправка по плану.
Right, so we'll sit and wait for the ground crew to do their thing.
Принял.
Pop over to the Carl Vinson and see what's going on here. The bow wave on that destroyer is a bit interesting. I love that sound. I love it. So this is a pretty busy server. There's quite a few people on. And we got a Canadian Hornet. Interesting.
Командир, борт заправлен.
Yep, there's definitely a bit of everything on here right now. So, ground crew just told us we are good to go. So, pop the emergency brake off. Oh, hang on. I think they actually just said that they were done refueling. Reset my fuel gauge. If it will. You're gonna behave yourself.
Командир,
There we go.
оружие подвешено.
Rearming complete, so we're good to go now. I'll just put my stick back neutral trim and then trim it back slightly for takeoff. I don't want to trim it too much. Another Canadian Hornet. Check the F10 map again. Okay, runway looks clear. Sukumi traffic, MiG-133 takes runway 12 for a southeast departure. Sukumi. Okay, flaps set. Put the nose wheel braking on. Everything else looks good. Here we go. Flaps are up. Gear is coming up. Okay, we'll put it back onto radar missiles just for now. Okay, F5E 002 for 20 miles. Radar's warm. There he is. Got him already. Let me just flip my radar into the medium altitude mode so I don't lose him in clutter. Slightly above me. There we go, we got him locked. Why? Should have the right missile selected. Why are the range gates so far out? There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, I can see him. Splash! Wow, fucking hit with an R3 on a head-on target. How's that? Oh shit! Maybe we didn't get him. Or is that friendly? Maybe the friendly tagged him. Really don't have a lot of situational awareness in this aircraft, in case it wasn't obvious. Not without a GCI anyway. Or a wingman at least. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that was maybe a friendly 21 that shot past us there. Have we got any friendlies on the map? We have an FA-18. There's more guys around here because there's 8-9s going fucking everywhere. Mind you, that is a Hornet. He might be shooting at friendlies because our IFF is fucked. Hey, 133 or 85. Yep. There we go. That was a friendly fire incident with an AIM-9 off of an F-18. Why is my compass doing fucking somersaults? Friendly ahead of us. Okay, we'll get rid of that centerline tank. It's empty. $137.77. Reckless. Hey, didn't I see you in the server earlier? Certainly saw you in one of the servers I was playing on. I'm glad for the vote of confidence. I would have thought after my last couple of streams people would be kind of scared to get anywhere near me. But no, we're going alright so far today. No team kills. 1 kill on an enemy. Wait, 1? No, 2 I think. 2 so far. Call sign at the moment is just 133 because I haven't come up with something witty yet. Might change it next time I connect to a server. Strela, that sounds like a good call sign. Certainly an appropriate one for the MiG-21. Okay, 142 for 41 miles, we'll flip the radar back on. 20,000 feet, so it's probably going to be about co-alt, maybe slightly above. And heading north-ish. Actually, he's heading more or less at me, I think. 142 for 28. Should be seeing him shortly. I'm going to go ahead and take the SAU off. In-game name, Rossmom. Same as screen. I'm slightly concerned I haven't seen this guy yet. There we go. Slightly above my nose. I think yep, I see him. I got a visual on him. Just a tiny speck right above the reflection of my gun sight. So I'm gonna try and get in on his tail here. He's past us. Fuck, I did lose him there. Didn't go quite as planned. Oh, wrong button. We want that on. We want that on as well. There we go. Now I'm going to try and find him again. Look for a smoke trail. 341. I just see movement. Honestly, hard to tell. Okay, we'll put the radar into low altitude mode. Yeah, I'm on through the Inferno. See, this is what I've been saying about the MiG-21. I'm fine as long as they're in front of me, but as soon as I get around me, unless I've got someone to tell me where they are, I'm in trouble. I don't see any smoke and I don't see any missiles coming at me, so that's a plus, but I have no idea where he's gone. 216 for 1 mile. And he's that close, I'm at risk of not even picking him up on my radar. 7 for 1, heading west. I'm gonna get him, this will be where? Problem is that the readout here is an instantaneous readout like the in-game AWAC, so it tells you where they are at a specific moment in time, but not really anything useful about what they're doing. Like, I know this guy's probably maneuvering for a shot of my tail, but... how am I going for fuel? Still got plenty. Doesn't help that I mean, the cockpit, the glass on the canopy is dirty. I don't mind the dirty canopy texture, so what gets me is my filthy fucking monitor with a dead pixel near the center of the screen as well, so I can't tell what's dead pixel and what's actually enemy aircraft. Oop! We had tone. I see him! 2 missiles away. And we've splashed him. Well, that was lucky. We got a friendly above us there who's coming in to help, it looks like. Buddy spike. I should just leave that on the open frequency. That might not be him locking me, but I thought it might have. TU-142, 060 for 32 miles at 26,000 feet. Thank you. I do my best, and thanks for the follow. Still got 2 missiles left. So we can maybe take down one of those bombers with missiles and then have a pop at the other one with guns. 050 for 33. I need to pick up some altitude. I am getting kind of low on fuel though, so this is going to be kind of a one pass and then whole last type of thing. What is going on with my compass? Yeah, I think I might have fucked my course indicator up somehow. It's spinning all over the place. It shouldn't be doing that. Might have damaged the gyro. Oh, yep, I've damaged the gyro. Look at that, 10G pull. That's exactly what I've done. Well, there you go. The MiG-21's damage model is pretty detailed. Good thing we have this cheetah map that we can use to figure out what our heading is. 16, so I need to turn basically fairly steeply right. Okay, that'll be them contrailing probably. Actually, that may be the friendlies conning. Everyone's going for the same target. Oh, I'm getting jammed. Can't tell if that's the bears or if that's the fucking friendlies doing it. Got 2 friendlies and an enemy here. Engine, could we not do this, please? Please? We're in air start. There we go, we got ignition. Might have been wrong, but it appears to have worked, so I'll worry about it later. Okay. Got a friendly and an enemy very close to each other, which is going to be a bit unpleasant. Okay, that's the bear in front of us. Is he going down? He looks like he is. Yeah, he's going down. I think that's what we're locked on, so I'm going to break that. We're getting very low on fuel, actually. Yeah, I'm going to need to RTV regardless. Pilots landing their planes due to engine failure during flight. I haven't actually watched any videos of that, I don't think. I've seen people doing forced landings for other reasons, but I don't think I've ever seen one for an engine failure. Yeah, okay, that's friendly up there, I think. So we will turn the radar back to standby and make best speed for the nearest airfield, which should be... Where are we? Good question. Where the fuck am I? Excuse me. Oh, over here. Okay. So on ahead, basically half right. Sukhumi traffic, MiG-133 is bingo fuel. I'm going to be making a straight in on runway... 1 second. Runway 30. That's a lot further away than I thought it was. I don't know if I've even got the fuel to make it. Fuel level is master caution. And these jettison stores buttons still aren't working for whatever reason, so I can't ditch the missiles if I need to belly it, which is going to be a bit of an issue. So that white smoke over there is the airfield. Oh wow, someone's shooting over there. I am way too far out for the amount of fuel I have. I'm just going to have to hope I can at least glide the thing in, but I don't think I'm going to get the distance out of the aircraft. We might be going in the drink with this one. See the runway at least. I think I've got enough speed and altitude to make it, but I'm not going to be able to go around if anything happens. Takumi traffic, MiG-133 coming in, runway 30. I've just got the runway inside now. I have no fuel, my engine's about to die. So if you could clear it, that would be sweet, Takumi. Totally non-procedure radio call, but it gets the point across. Actually, I've got plenty of speed and altitude to play with. I'm going to need to bleed some of that. Might just maybe have enough to get myself onto the runway. Come on. I hope that black streak is not someone taking off. Oh god, I hope that is not someone taking off. Just cleared the fence. Bit hard. We may have collapsed the main gear, but we've made it down. Yeah, main gear's gone. Get myself out of the way. I'll just taxi off the runway into the grass, fuck it. Hey! Right. How many liters of fuel does that look like? That looks like 0 to me. Yeah, that was a little too close. Just a little too close. Actually, is there a key binding to... R-Alt-J. Oh, okay, it just blows you up. Good to know. Yestem, how many hours do you have flying this thing? You seem to be extremely knowledgeable about it.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял.
I've still got a hell of a lot to learn. I mean, to be honest, I haven't even studied the manual fully yet. I've just kind of learned as I go. But I get the impression that you very much studied the manual, so it's handy having you in chat, because you can let me know when I'm doing shit wrong. Like, for instance, the startup procedure, which I know I'm doing wrong, but it works, so... Okay... Fire extinguisher, APU... Ignition... That's lit. Pumps, trimmer... All of these, all of that except the gun camera. I think take off flaps. I think that's pretty much it. I might put the low altitude warning on just in case I get a bit carried away in the mountains. We're doing this again, are we? Why is my ASP not on? Should cell off and on again. That will usually kill it if I turn it on. No. ASP is dead. Why? Why do you do this to me? Those lights aren't on either. Okay, let's try turning all the weapon systems off and put them back on. Classic IT solution, turn it off and then on again. Might have popped a fuse. Unfortunately, you can't replace the breakers and fuses in flight, so rather than jump into a new aircraft again, I think I'll just take off with it non-functional, because I don't need the ASP for missiles anyway, especially not for heaters. It seems if the MiG-21 is going to have a random failure, a lot of the time it is the ASP. I've had it die on me quite a few times. Usually, like, on startup, it just will not work. And then on that last flight, I'm pretty sure I busted my gyro because I pulled like 10G in one of those turns somehow. Oh, we'll just gun it across in front of this guy. Yeet! Try not to wipe out the taxiway light. That's very bad etiquette, by the way. Don't do that on an actual fucking taxiway. You'll make people very angry. I suppose you get a bit of leeway in a military interceptor, but certainly if you taxi faster than about a walking pace on the airport out here, you start getting some fucking sidelong looks, I tell you what. Okay, so we're resigned to the fact our gun sight's not going to work, so if I do need to go guns, it's going to be a game of just guess and follow the rainbow. But otherwise, we should be good for missiles. The missiles don't rely on the gun sight at all, other than just as a cue for centering the nose of the aircraft. Check the runway. There's someone on it. Is he taking off? What's he doing? Has he just landed? Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Oh! What an absolute 10,000 IQ maneuver. Bruh. Come on. Who is that? I'm gonna find out who that is. Who did that? Who is this absolute unit? Oh, he's already ejected. Okay, cool. This is a really busy server. I didn't realize how many people were on it. What an absolute fucking genius. I suppose it would have shown on map who he was. I should have checked that. Can always go back and look. Oh. Okay, is my aircraft critically damaged? I mean, she seems flyable. The tail's a bit crinkled, but there's no red warning lights. The controls seem okay. Now, I don't know if the ARU's working. I guess we'll find out. Hope that wasn't you, Reckless. Who the fuck was that? I was wondering why there was this orange light reflecting off my the little chart on the front of my ASP there. And then it's like, oh, why is that F-18 on fire? Why is he trying to overtake me? Why am I on fire? Sakumi traffic MiG-133 taking runway 12 for a departure to the southeast. Be advised, there is some FOD on the taxiway leading up to the end of this runway. Sakumi. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD and figure out who that was. That was an absolute fucking genius maneuver. Give that man a medal. Right, flaps are set. Engine's good somehow. Fuck, this must be a solidly built aircraft. I took his entire wing off and all I've got's a couple of holes in my fucking tail. Everything's set. Cool beans, let's go. Just pump some Bactrim onto this. Obviously, if this was real life and I knew my aircraft was damaged, I would not in a million years dream of taking off in it, but, you know. His MiG-21 is built very strongly. It buff right out. Up we go. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on over there? In desync. Gear up. Flaps. Flaps are up, gear is coming up. Sweet. Aircraft is handling about as normally as you could possibly expect after being taxied into by a fucking Hornet. We're good, boys. We're good. We've got no gun sight and a busted up tail, but we're fine. Don't worry about it. Burn off the last of that belly tank and then come out of burner. There it goes, she's empty. Level out and assess the damage. Nope. We're fine. All good. MiG-21 literally does not give a shit. The ultimate insult was the fact that he did that and rammed me using a fucking Hornet with the, I think that was the Canada Day, or no, that was the 150th anniversary commemorative scheme for Canada's 150th anniversary, obviously, of being a country. I've got a badge with the same design on it. Yeah, a few holes, it's fine. Bit of masking tape and some bubble gum should be right. I can't help but notice that the well, I guess I haven't been paying attention. The little situation thing hasn't come up for a while. Be nice to know where the enemy are. Might turn and head north because there's a bunch of friendlies up there. There must be something happening. I especially love that nobody owned up to it. To be fair, I don't think I would have either. Like, a team kill is one thing, especially if you're flying a Hornet, because the IFF's fucked. You know, that's one thing, that's kind of to be expected. But that, like, just, dude, what? Probably some cunt from fucking Canberra. Nobody in the ACT can drive. Focus 266 254. Which channel in the MiG-21 is 254? I can never remember. Ah! Aha! There we go.
100. Focus. Bra 238 460.
238
9000.
60.
Flanking. Focus. Bra 232 for 120 at 6,000 knots.
Come on, we're not doing this again.
100. Focus. Bra 233 for 120 at 2,000.
We are not doing this again.
Focus. Bra 330 460 at 10,000 cold. 100. Focus. Papa group 276 450.
Okay, maybe he
at
did damage something
1,500
else.
Flanking.
276 for 50.
100. Focus. Pop-up group 243 460 at 1,500 flanking.
Sake. Okay, where's the coast? Over here. We're not having a good night for systems failures, but we are having a good night for combat. What was that last call?
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
I swear to God, if my radio is broken now.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Talk to me, motherfucker.
100.
Here we go.
Focus. Bra 238 for 110 at 500 knots.
Okay, so they're going for those ships. About a quarter left. Reckless, if my jet keeps breaking, I might need you to come up here and hold my hand. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going anymore. Yep, my gyro's fucked. Okay. I don't know what to do in the case of a broken gyro. This is probably one of the things that I should have studied the pilot's manual for.
Focus. Bra 240 480 at 9,000 flanking.
Oh, wrong button. There we go. 40. So just off my right, or off my left rather. Yes, Tim, if you're still here, what do I do with a broken gyro? How do I fix this? I assume there's some sort of backup system. I tried flipping these. I know that one's into the emergency mode. I don't know what that bottom what that is. But it's just dead. My gyro instruments are dead. My F10 map has Russian symbology, not NATO symbology. Because I find the Russian symbology much easier to read. And for someone that spent a while in a NATO military, albeit only in the reserves, that's kind of embarrassing. But I never did like NATO symbols, they're kind of abstract. Whereas the Russian ones look pretty much exactly like what they're supposed to represent.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 244 450 at 18,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 245 450 at 20,000 knots.
Yeah, close enough.
Focus. Bra 234 450 at 19,000 knots.
So I don't think the gyro would have been damaged by that collision. I'm pretty well, unless it disturbed it, maybe. But the gyro, I'm pretty sure, is in the spine of the aircraft behind the cockpit. I think most of the MiG-21's electronics are in the hump above the cockpit.
100. Focus. Bra 294 for 190 at 12,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 258 for 26 at 21,000
Turn right
flanking.
slightly. Yeah. So there's the ships that they're going after.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 241 for 21 at 22,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 299 for 180 at 15,000
Slightly
flanking.
left.
100. Focus. Bra 286 for
There we go, got one on radar.
5,000 flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 246 415.
Slightly above.
22,000. Flanking.
I'll watch my fuel so I don't run out again, because that was really kind of embarrassing before. Bring him into range. Gotcha. Now we'll make sure we got the right type of missile selected. Range gates are pretty close, so he must be at a really awkward angle for the R3s to pick him up. We'll just use the bird on the radar to fly onto him.
100. Focus. Bra 302. Fort 170 at 24,000. Flanking.
I have him visual.
100. Focus. Bra 003. Fort 9 at 3,500. Cold.
Still out of range. Those are probably going to miss because R3s don't like turning.
100. Focus. Bra 048. Fort 130.
That's okay because we have some R60Ms that do like turning very much.
Bra 071. Fort 100 at 24,000. Flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 301. Fort 160 at 22,000. Flanking.
Splat. Did I get him or did my teammate get him? I think I got him. Oh, shit, whoever that was just got splashed. Is that a friendly? Right in the middle of a fur ball, it looks like. Getting jammed.
79. Fort 1 at 11,000 knots.
That may or may not be friendly. Oh. Engine didn't like that. Engine really didn't like that. This compressor stalled it, I think. Whoa, there's definitely enemy around here. And I can't tell who is who. SU-27, yep, that's friendly. Okay. Oh, hey, Reckless, you've joined in as well. I think you're a bit late to the party. I got one and it looks like the SU-27 got the other. I better RTB, my aircraft is not happy right now. Head in to my right, about 90 degrees right. So the airport's over there on that little point. So the R3Rs are really, like, I have hit fighters with them, but not very often. Their main purpose is to scare people and make them go defensive or to kill bombers, because they just cannot maneuver well enough to track a fighter that's actively trying to avoid them. The R60Ms, on the other hand, are very difficult to avoid at close range, unless you you know, unless the shot is really kind of ropey to begin with, like a full-on, full deflection shot. They're quite agile little bastards, which is why I like carrying them. Okay. I actually want to come a bit more to the right, so I'm going for the wrong point. I'm going to go for that one over there. Going for the actual city instead of the airport. I might do one more sortie after this and then call it for DCS for the night. Neck's starting to get a bit sore from all this looking around. And I could use a cold shower to cool down a bit. It's still stinking hot in here. It's fucking 10:30 in the evening. I've had the aircon going all day. It's still boiling. And yet people still say they'd like to move to Australia. Gladly trade places. This is not the right climate for a Canadian to be in. Like, this time of year for me should be like minus 20, minus 30. A comfortable temperature is like minus 5. There's the runway. Let's see if anyone's actually on it. Nope, we are good. Right frequency. Sakumi traffic, MiG-133, straight in approach, runway 12, about 6 mile final. Sakumi. It's probably not 6 miles, I just totally guessed that based on what it looks like. Really high, really fast, but that's what air brakes are for. Drop flaps, drop gear, give the aircraft some more back trim, pop the speed brake in because we're starting to get a bit slow, put power on. It's actually hard to land without the ask because I tend to use the fixed net as like a reference for where the nose is pointing. And I'm well off the center line, but we got time to adjust it. Coming in a little slow, a little steep, but we should be okay. Oh my god, is that someone on the... I swear to god, I called it in. Collapse the gear. And yes, that is someone on the runway. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'll just get my aircraft off of it so I'm not a fucking giant piece of FOD. MiG-21. Thanks! What is he even doing? What the fuck is he even doing? Jesus Christ. Yeah, watch out for that one, Reckless. I can see you coming in there. Fucking watch out. That guy doesn't know what the fuck he's up to. Right, well, it is new aircraft time. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you could see it on the stream, but there was a Hornet coming down the runway towards me. Like, just casually taxiing down the runway, as you do. It was a steep approach to begin with, so it was kind of marginal. I could have pulled it off, but as soon as I saw that Hornet, my first instinct should have been to go around, but instead I tried to just plant the thing. And I did plant it. I planted it so hard that it literally planted itself into the dirt. So, yeah, not really impressed with that landing, but can't have it all. I either have shitty days for combat, but really good landings, and just generally no failures with the aircraft, or I have good combat, and then my aircraft breaks every 10 seconds, and I fuck up all my landings, which is not usual for me in this aircraft. Like, the MiG-21 is not nearly as hard to land as people say it is. You just have to not do stupid shit like I did. Short range patrol, and then just swap that out for the tank. Swap them for M's. Cool beans.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
Is lit. I mean, not being on SRS is one thing. I mean, like, it took me forever to get my SRS working, so I don't blame people for not being on it. But taxiing down the runway like that, he didn't even say anything in text chat, is, like, just why? Why, dude? There's a perfectly good taxiway right there. Fucking use it.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
Favorite aircraft in general would be a difficult one to call, but it'd be pretty much a toss-up between the Spitfire, the de Havilland Mosquito, and... Like, this is a thing, I'm not the kind of person who can pick favourites. If you ask me what's my favourite of anything, I'll come up with about 4 answers. So, Spitfire, Mosquito, the Avro Vulcan, and the MiG-23, probably. If you mean my favourite aircraft in DCS currently, probably the MiG-21. It's the one I've flown by far the most. It's just kind of in the sweet spot where it's modern enough to still work, but full of janky old school electronics, and with, you know, like this is my home. This kind of cockpit is my happy place. No computers, no fucking MFDs. Like this sickly shade of blue with gauges and dials everywhere, and a janky radar that only works half the time. This is my happy place. I love, like, 60s and 70s era aircraft, and in this case, MiG-21 BIS was a 1972 version. So, alright, what am I up to? Cone, hydro pumps, trimmer, radio, arc, that, all of that. We'll see what breaks this time. So last flight was interesting. On startup, the ASP, the gun sight, failed to work. Well, it's working now, which is good to see. So I had no ASP. And then once I was in the air, the gyro shit out on me, so I had no artificial horizon and no course indicator, which was brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I had to navigate using the F10 map, which is kind of lucky that it's there. If it didn't have the player icons turned on, I would have been well and truly fucked. Would have had to get Reckless to come up and hold my hand, guide me back to the airport. Leave that on radar. Don't know what the RSBN for this airport is, so I'll just leave it alone. And I think that's everything. Just a bit of back trim. Usually there's at least one thing I forget. I guess we'll find out what it is sooner or later. Canopy's locked and sealed, so at least it's not that. Alrighty. Keep using runway 12 because that's what everyone seems to be doing. Ah. Okay, this won't be my last sortie, it'll just be my last one on this server. 1 second. Can't type because my throttle's in the way. Okay. Hey, we're gonna have some wingmen. Interesting, it hasn't recorded any losses for me, so neither of my bailouts on the ground counted, which is nice. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Especially since the second one wasn't my fault. Well, not entirely. Partly my fault. It was a bad landing, but it was kind of forced by somebody else. Reckless, are you setting up to take off? I don't even know if you're on SRS, I guess I'll find out soon enough. You're, I don't know if that is you, but someone's transmitting static, by the way. Sakumi traffic, MiG-133 taking runway 12 for departure to the southeast, Sakumi. Okay, flaps set, engine happy, everything on, beauty! Flaps up, gear up, away we go.
Focus, Bra 333, 490 at 19,000, cold. Focus, Bra 333, 490 at 18,000, flanking. Bra 332 for 100 at 16,000 knots. 100, focus.
Is that
Bra
Venus up there?
332 for 100 at 15,000
I think it
cold.
might be. That's neat.
100, focus. Bra 300 for 60 at 29,000 flanking. 100, focus. Bra 331 for 100 at 27,000 flanking. 100, focus. Bra 329 for 100 at 15,000 flanking. 100, focus. Bra 328 for 100 at 14,000 knots. 100, focus. Bra 061 for 45 at 21,000 knots.
I guess that's my target.
Focus. Bra 073 for 45 at 24,000 knots. 100, focus. Bra 326
off my right.
for 90 at 15,000 flanking. 100, focus. Bra 106 for 100.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100, focus. Bra 063 for 35 at 21,000 knots.
21,000, he's going to be co-out or slightly above, I think.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100, focus. Bra 058 for 20 at 20,000 knots.
Be nice if I could see him. There he is. It's about 20 kilometers is where they start to pop up. Excuse me while I fidget around. I'm stuck to my chair from the fucking heat. Alright, we got two enemy up here. This could get a bit hairy.
Focus. Merged.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Okay, I got a friendly off my right, close.
100, focus. Bra 26543 at 18,000 cold.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100, focus. Bra 342 412 at 12,000 flanking.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100, focus. Bra 2D242 at 15,000, cold.
That's a friendly predator.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
I saw you're in the mix here as well, Reckless, so I'll try not to get you.
32145 at 12,000, cold.
So he's about to go out with me. Fuck is this guy gone?
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 111460 at 26,000, flanking.
Well, AWACS can no longer see him, so either one of the other F-18s here got him, or he's about to crawl up my arsehole and kill me.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 103480 at 25,000, hot. Focus. Bra 306 for 130 at 21,000, flanking. Focus. Bra 337 470 at 15,000, flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 337 480 at 15,000, flanking.
Oh!
100. Focus. Bra 337 470
Oh, okay. I think I know what happened.
15,000, flanking.
I kind of forgot this was a thing, and I guess it is with an aircraft from MiG-21's age. In that last fight, I think I actually tumbled my gyro.
Focus 100.
I see.
Request bogey dope.
Makes sense.
100. Focus. Bra 103 460 at 24,000, hot.
Alright, man. Have a good day. I'll catch you next time. Oh, I don't know if G-Man and Fist will be able to get in here because of the fucking pin kick. Shit, I didn't think about that.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 130 450 at 23,000, hot. 100. Focus. Pop-up group 273 for 130 at 1,500. Flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 123 for 45 at 25,000.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 138 for 35 at 24,000. Hot. Focus. Bra 279 for 140 at 9,000. Hot. 100. Focus. Bra 291 for 110 at
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 151 for 24 at 25,000. Hot.
Just keep one eye on my fuel gauge. Which is why I'm not going into burner to catch this guy. He's coming towards me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We should see him pop up on the radar soon. Just quickly make sure no one's creeping up on me. I'm not getting launched on from the ground. There he is. Now we will go burners. Down to my R60Ms. I do have all 4 of them, but I've got to get very close to use them.
Focus. Bra 279 for 130
I can see his contrail right there.
6,000. Flanking. 100.
No, there is another enemy aircraft right nearby.
For
So I gotta be
140
careful I don't get too
4,000.
target fixated and then popped by his mate.
100. Focus. Bra 293 for 130 at 13,000.
Okay, I actually have visual on the aircraft. Very faint speck there. I'm gonna pull out of burner back to mill. Actually, no, we're gonna stay in burner. Fuck it.
100. Focus. Merged.
Interesting to get a merge call at this distance. It might actually be the other guy pulling in behind me. I'm going to go into second stage burners. Just take a quick look. This guy's hauling ass away from us. And I'm going through what precious little is left of my fuel. See, this is actually where the R3Rs would be useful. Because they have a bit more range on them. And he's not really maneuvering, so... Oh, here we go, he's turning. Yeah, cut that distance, baby! Okay, going back to regular burners. And I'll drop back to mill power very shortly, because I really need to watch my fuel. It's turning back in on us. Missiles away. Don't know if I splashed him. No, he's off my nose left. Above me, well, below me, I should say. There he is. So I'm flying with the radar scope at the moment. I can't see him against the ground, but the radar sure can.
273 for 250 at 28,000. Hot.
Okay, missiles away. I think he juked those. No, he didn't. But we are out of missiles.
Focus
And running out of fuel.
100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 353 480 at 18,000.
Okay, where am I? I want to head pretty much south-southwest. 214. Sorry, while my track IR spazzes out. There we go. Just finishing the last of my beer. Before it went too warm. Alright, so Sukumi should be just out of our right quarter panel there. Just over there in the distance. So we got plenty of fuel. Not enough to get into another fight though, unless it's right over the airfield. Hold on. Was I reading my nav off the wrong person? I think I was. Where the fuck am I? Center on aircraft. No. What? My map screen is flipping the fuck out. Well, I know exactly where I am anyway, but still. Fuck. That's weird. Alright. Something else. Sukumi traffic 133. Inbound 15 miles from the aerodrome to the east. I'll be joining a downwind for runway 12. Screaming. At 10,000 feet, I should have added, but you know, whatever. There it is over there by that white smoke. Oh, worst time for the game to lag. There we go. Clench moment right there. It always does that when I'm either in close combat or close to the ground. Or pointed at the ground. One of those three situations. Sukumi traffic 133 joins downwind runway 12. Sukumi. I just heard a burner, so I'm pretty sure I gave someone a good scare there. I didn't even see them. A bit close, actually. I should kick it out a bit more. distance between myself and the runway. Traffic 133 tons base, runway 12, security. Putting out way more calls than I actually need to. Honestly, I probably don't even need to tell them when I'm up downwind. Just a base and then a final, or even just a base actually. I don't even think anyone's on SRS on this server, so... Air brakes. Coming in a bit fast with the flaps and gear. Okay, gear down. Flaps fully out. A bit more power on so I don't lose the advantage of having blown flaps. Please don't freeze as I'm near the ground. PCS, that is really unnerving. See, I can land this thing. Steve on, thanks for the follow. Secure me traffic, 133 clear of all active runways. Secure me. Whoa! Someone's putting on a display for us. It's times like these I wish I was flying the F-15 so I could have just flipped flood mode on and made him crash thinking someone had launched on him. I think I might play on him more often. It's a bit more relaxed than Georgia at War, but there's still plenty of players. And the server seems a lot more stable. Georgia at War is a bit of a clusterfuck at the moment, as Tawny was saying earlier. Like, it's really laggy for some reason. Actually wish I'd started keeping track of my number of kills online. I used to do that for IL-2 because I made my own personal skins for all my planes in IL-2, and every time I got a kill against another player online, I would add a victory tally, like a victory mark on the aircraft, which is pretty neat. It was good fun. Kind of wanted to do the same thing with a personal MiG skin at some point. Right, well, we are home safe and sound. Didn't break the aircraft. Broke a few bad aircraft. There we go. All shut down. See that in the pilot logs? I don't know, actually. I have no idea. Oh, how good does that sound? I love the Huey. I fucking love the Huey. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do, though. It looks like it's gonna end in tears, but it sounds good. Oh wow! I never noticed that before. Hey, so I'm flying a Yugoslav MiG-21, right? Look at my pilot. He's wearing a an actual Yugoslav RVI uniform. Well, he's got a Yugoslav flag on that sleeve, and he's got the eagle with the red star on that sleeve. That's fucking awesome. I never noticed that about this skin before. Gee man, I don't know, helicopters are strange and scary magic to me. I don't know how they work. Like, I'd love to ride along in one. I don't know about flying one though. Alright, well I will jump out of the server and hop over to the West Coast 107th so we can play together. I kind of want them to get the ground stuff a bit more in-depth, because being on the ground, even in armor with armor's janky-ass aircraft, is impressive. Being on the ground bearing witness to full-fidelity DCS aircraft doing CAS runs and dogfighting would be fucking amazing. Like, could you imagine that? Just sitting on the ground watching guys duke it out, watching A-10s do gun runs on people, it would be insane. Okay, where are we? Through the Inferno 107th. There we go. Oh, and there you are, in a MiG-21. Excellent. Switch my SRS over. Hopefully on the right server. A couple minutes to load in. Might actually be able to get some practice flying formation here with G-Man, although I'm shit awful at it. I'm much better at flying flight lead than number 2. A skill I haven't really honed yet, especially in such fast aircraft. It's hard enough in World War II aircraft, or even World War I aircraft. I could kind of do it in Rise of Flight, actually. I could kind of fly formation in that. And if you weren't very good at flying formation in Rise of Flight, you just hook your wing rigging into your flight leads and let him pull you along. There we go. I will have to learn how to operate the Viggen systems at some point. Like, I can kind of sort of basically fly the thing, but I don't know how its systems work, but I'd like to get into it. Same with the Harrier.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял.
That's not what I intended to press. That is.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
There we go, that's the right button. Nothing on the SPO, which is interesting. Let's make sure the SPO is actually on. Yep, just nothing transmitting down here. Missile mode. Minus up on that. Fix net on. Right. Right! Okay, we are at... not that one. We are at this one. So hear me. And G-Man is right behind us. Oh god, what is my track IR doing? There we go. Let's recenter it. G-Man radio check. Maybe he's not on SRS yet. Oh, what the f... Right. One second while I unfuck myself, sorry guys. Oh, that's what that is, that's the anti-canopy ice. Oh, my SRS crashed, that's what happened. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. G-Man radio check.
I've got you 5x5 boss.
Yeah, SRS crashed. That explains it. Sakumi traffic.
I'm ready to go, so I'll just...
Yeah, I'll call it. Sakumi traffic. Strela, flight of 2 MiG-21, taxis runway 12 for departure southeast, Sakumi. We're fancy now, we get call signs and shit. Let's pop the flaps out to take off before I forget. Stuck to my chair again. Bit less populated than the other server was. Trailing behind me a fair bit. I'll just line up. Actually, I'll hold short until he gets level. Skin is he using? Ah, East German. Very nice. Security traffic, Strela, flight of 2 MiG-21, taking runway 12 for departure southeast. Security. Lap set.
Security traffic, walk back, taxi to runway 12.
Rolling. Bit laggy there. G-Man, go channel 5.
Pushing channel 5.
Going to start a turn left, 090. Just try and get some altitude quickly and go after the Tu-142. Assuming air defense doesn't pop at first. Looking around left. probably not on my wing, he's probably trailing me a bit, but it's alright. Let me get rid of this bomber first, and we'll worry about tidy formations. Okay, I think that got it. We'll lock it just in case, but I think that sand just killed it. Yeah. Turning back 090 for the Tu-95.
090.
And I'm coming out of burner to chip bag. Right for that Tu-95. I think that's him contrailing off to the right.
I have a vis. Turning on radar.
Looks like another Sam's come up, or someone's launched on him. Got a friendly ahead.
I think he shot him down.
Yeah, looks like it. Alright, nearest enemy are 084, so we'll head east again. I don't have visual on you, by the way. Are you in trail at the moment?
I'm a few kilometers behind you.
Okay, I'll cut my power back a little. I'll let you catch up.
What is spiking you?
Yep. I've got a pair of MiG-23s, one slightly ahead of the other, roughly co-out. Almost trimmed it for hands off. Almost, not quite. It's very slight descent going on. interesting the SAU did that, but whatever. Should be level now. 34 miles. 0. Oh, yep, I see. Just a faint speck in the distance behind me. Keep on current heading. I'm just going to do a quick orbit so you can catch up to me a bit without slowing down.
Copy. I'm receiving a log.
Yep, me too. Just keep an eye out in front for missiles. I see you in my 2 o'clock.
MiG-23 is at our 123 for 40. Heading straight towards us.
Yep.
I've got him on my radar.
Tally. Just lost him. Oh, he's back.
One and two are the inner stations, right?
1 and 2 are inner, 3 and 4 are outer. I've lost visual on you in cloud, but I think I know where you are. Oh, I see you. You're ahead of me.
Splash one.
Nice. Probably should have waited for G-Man to catch up at the airfield, but I was anxious to get that TU-142. Did you just splash a second?
Did I just what?
Did you just splash a second? I saw something blow up right next to me.
Negative.
Did he go down? Are you still up, G-Man? Oh, kicked. Oh no! Oh no, G-Man! Oh no, he's caught my fucking disease. He's team killed someone. Oh Jesus, alright. There might still be a MiG-23 around here somewhere, I'd watch out. Alright, better watch out, I guess. 300. Oh man. Oh, poor G-Man. Zero 052 6.4 miles. Way below. I think that's the one that G-Man shot down, but I don't know. Pair of friendlies off my nose. I have an enemy MiG-23 somewhere right on top of me. Right there. Lost visual because I was trying to fiddle fuck my missiles into the right setting. Where is he? Don't fly into the ground. Right there. Did he just maneuver kill himself? I think he did. Which is good because I was just about to lose control of the aircraft there. I think he went into that forest. Yep, he's dead. The maneuver kill still counts, right? Okay, 034 for 47 miles. I might just have enough fuel to do that. Just. As long as I stay out of burner. Oh, he's quite high though. I might just yeet a couple of 3Rs over at him and then turn back to base. 034 for 47. Oh, he's heading basically towards our airbase, I think, so sweet. Friendly up ahead, that's that contrail up there, I think. 39 miles. How are we on fuel? Starting to sip it. So we might get one shot at him and then try and get away. I'm tempted to put in chat what's a HUD, but I think that it would go over this guy's head. One for 37 miles. I might just get away with it. I feel like this is the kind of dumb rationalizations you make just before you run out of fuel, but 044 for 27. Oh, is he cold? I think he is. I think he's running away from me. There's two of them up there as well. One further than the other. How far am I from the airfield? I can make it. I'll be fine. I can always land at Nalchik, actually. It's like we're holding that, so... miles 034. Oh, there's his contrail.
Request bogey dope.
I need to stop forgetting to do that.
100. Focus. Bra 009 415 at 35,000. Flanking.
There we go. There he is. We'll just massage the throttle a little to close the distance, but I've really got to watch that fuel gauge. Over the mountains is about the last place on Earth you want to run out of fuel. Oh god, you can actually physically see it decreasing with the burner on. That's terrifying. And he is running, man. He doesn't want any of my shit. You know what? Fuck it. Second stage.
100. Focus. Bra 283 for 150 at 11,000. Flanking.
Okay, we're going to pull the second stage burner off. Get ready to go back to mill. Just a little closer and I can lock him up. Although I probably won't be able to actually fire at him. There we go. Yeah, this again, the missiles want me to get really close.
Bra 280 for 150 at 20,000 flanking.
Okay, we'll go back to military power and just hope we can catch him before we run out of fuel. So we really need to think about going home now.
100. Focus. Bra 277 for 140 at 17,000 flanking.
I'll just make sure I've got the right one locked. Yep, that is the closer one. I think.
Focus on station at Bulls 178 for 18 at 40,000. 100. Focus. Bra 31949 at 35,000 cold.
I really should not chase them. I do not have the fuel. My cop is too far. Nalchik is too far. Fuck. Just see. No, still don't have the other one on the scope, so it's just him. The other's too far out. Why are my R3s being such bitches about what range they launch at? Okay, we'll just chase him a touch further, but as soon as I dip much further towards bingo, well, I am a bingo basically. If I turn away now, I'll only barely get back to base, I think. No. Oh, the range gates are coming to... You know what? Just put one quick burster burner on. Yeet these over there. He'll dodge them easily. There are R3s. Like, you would have to be stupid for them to hit him. Like, actually asleep at the controls to get hit. Oh no, he's... Looks like he's lit his burners as well. God, it's so close. I can physically see him. Oh, I want this so badly. You know what? Fuck it. We're out of range for them, but we'll do it anyway. Looks like he's turning in.
100. Focus. Merged.
Yeah, I think he is. Alright.
100. Focus. Bra 254 for 140 at
has this server got the IR, the heaters making the reticle jump thing on? I hate that. It's so cheap.
Focus. Bra 291 for 250 at 28,000 knots.
I'm so gonna run out of fuel doing this, but whatever.
Bra 254 for 140
I will get this guy.
21,000 knots.
Hey,
100. Focus. Bra 291 for 250 at 30,000.
Really? They didn't kill him? Impressive. And I am stalling.
Focus. Bra 256 413 at 15,000 flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 26541 at 26,000 flanking. Focus. Bra 258 for 110 at
We just took a
5,000
hit anyway.
flanking.
But we got him. So we'll head straight south.
100. Focus. Bra 209 for 150 at 27,000.
I think that friendly F-18 hit us. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yep. Holy shit. I survived getting hit with a spam ram. Impressive. Now I just gotta get home without running out of fuel and figure out how to land this thing. I mean, it's controllable, but it's doing funny things. I'm going completely the wrong direction. Amazingly, the SAU still holds the aircraft straight and level with no trouble. Oh, actually, it's climbing slightly, but not too bad. Consider me fucking impressed. That is build quality, my friends. The only warning light on is our 450 litres remaining. I don't know if I'm going to make it though. I am quite low on fuel. I will measure out 15 miles, so about 30 miles out there. Security traffic, Strela, currently 20 miles northeast of the aerodrome. I am bingo on fuel and with some battle damage, so I'll be coming in for a straight in on runway. 1 second. Runway 30, I should have that memorized by now. Security traffic Strela coming in, straight in approach, runway 30, bingo fuel, battle damage. Way high, but I have plenty of fuel, so that's good. Plenty of time to make it. We'll just drop the flaps all the way, drop the gear. Three green lights, that's surprising. Was dead. Looks like I've lost the circuit that controls that. One of my fuel pumps as well, I think. Oh yeah, baby! Gets hit with SPAMRAAM, makes it back to base and lands anyway. Missed me with that F-18 shit. And we got the kill. Yeet. And we still got plenty of fuel left. Man, I could have gone around like 3 times on the fuel I've got left. I don't know why I was even panicking. God damn. Security traffic Strela, they're all runways. Security. Let's park up here for now. And get the repair boys to work. That's the wrong button.
Ремонт. Принял.
Whoop. Haha, it'll take more than one spam ram to destroy my MiG. The only problem is I'm not sure how long it'll take to repair it. Or if they can even repair it. So, while I'm waiting for the ground crew to do their thing, I will just go grab myself a drink. So, I'll be right back. Oh, and knock my track IR around, so it's probably going to need recentering. And break my headset. Jesus Christ. There we go. Fucking scuffed ass headset. Scuffed track IR. Scuffed stream. Jesus Christ. Scuffed MiG. Radio. Have the ground crew unfucked my plane yet? Nope. Well, since G-Man isn't back on yet, and I think I need a bit of a break, now's probably as good a time as I need to call it. I will possibly be streaming some more DCS in a couple of hours when G-Man gets back on, but for now I'm just gonna call it here. I think that's a pretty good note to end on, getting a kill and then making it back to base after catching an AMRAAM up the arsehole. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed me floundering about with my MiG-21. I think a lot of the DCS streams at the moment are stuff like F-18s and that, so it's probably a bit of variety for you at least. And if you like watching the MiG-21 get flown by a incompetent but foolhardy pilot, then this is the place to see it. And I'll catch you next time.